Hey, Cheryl. So, I've been hearing a lot about quantum security lately, and honestly, it sounds a bit sci-fi. Like, are quantum computers actually going to break all our encryption? Is that a real thing?
Oh, Alex, it's absolutely a real thing, and it's not sci-fi anymore. It's happening. We're talking about machines that can solve like incredibly complex math problems super fast, right? The biggest worry is this thing called Shor's algorithm. It can basically crack the math behind, our everyday encryption, like RSA and ECC, that keeps everything from your banking to your email safe.
Wow. So, our current stuff, it just won't work?
Exactly. Experts are actually saying by 2030, we could have quantum computers capable of breaking even RSA 2048. And here's the kicker, Alex. The harvest now, decrypt later thing, malicious actors, even nation states, are already like quietly collecting tons of our encrypted data, just stashing it away, planning to decrypt it years from now when they have those powerful quantum machines. It's a huge retroactive security risk, you know?
Harvest now, decrypt later. That's chilling. So, what are we doing about it? Is there like a plan to fight back against these quantum super breakers?
Oh, for sure. Our first big line of defense is what we call post-quantum cryptography, or PQC. These are basically new algorithms, but the cool thing is they run on our existing classical computers, right? But they're built on math that's supposedly super hard for both classical and quantum computers to crack. NIST, the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, they've been leading this huge multi-year process to standardize these.
So, they've actually picked some, or?
Yeah, they have. Like literally just recently, August 13th, 2024, they released final standards, FIPS 203, 204, and 205. They solidified Crystal's Kyber for general encryption and Crystal's dilithium along with Sphinx Plus for digital signatures. They've also picked HQC as a backup for key encapsulation. The thing is, these new PQC algorithms, they can sometimes need bigger key sizes and more complex computations, which means we need to be KruppGo agile, ready to adapt fast as things change.
Okay, so PKC sounds like a really solid step, but I've also heard whispers about something called QKD, or quantum key distribution. Is that like even more secure? What's the difference?
Great question. QKD is a totally different. It's almost like a different beast because it uses the actual laws of quantum mechanics to like inherently secure key exchange. Instead of, relying on math that's hard to break, it relies on physics that's impossible to break. Protocols like BB84 encode cryptographic keys into quantum states of particles, usually photons.
So if someone tries to snoop, what happens?
Exactly. That's the beautiful part. The security of QKD is guaranteed by this fundamental principle called the no cloning theorem. It basically says you can't perfectly copy an unknown quantum state. So if an eavesdropper tries to intercept or measure the key, they'll inevitably disturb the photon's quantum state. That disturbance, it's detectable, and it immediately alerts the communicating parties that someone's trying to listen in. If that error rate is too high, they just discard the key and make a new one. No data compromised, ever. We're actually seeing real-world QKB networks already, like China's massive network and the UK QNTEL.
That's incredible. The physics itself protecting us. So if QKD is so ironclad, why even bother with PQC? Do they, like, compete?
Ah, that's the thing. They're actually super complementary, not competing. The future, Alex, is really hybrid quantum security. We're talking about combining both approaches for layered security. Think of it this way. QKD is ideal for ultra-secure, really short-distance links where you need information-theoretic security, like for high data traffic nodes, government comms, or financial transactions. It's like the Fort Knox of key exchange.
And PQC covers the broader stuff?
Totally. PQC is like way better for widespread, general-purpose encryption. For all our everyday devices, cloud environments, because it can run on all our existing classical infrastructure. Experiments are already showing how QKD and PQC can operate together on the same hardware. We're looking at widespread adoption of these hybrid architectures in critical infrastructure by the late 2020s. And this isn't just about encryption. Quantum-resistant digital signatures are crucial for things like blockchain, preventing forging. It's a race, really, and we gotta keep innovating to stay ahead. So like and share, and subscribe to the Impact Quantum podcast.